Hey everyone, on this episode of Geeks Garage, we're installing garage door insulation. Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Geeks Garage. Hope you're all, staying safe during this whole COVID-19 quarantine situation. I finally got some time set aside that I can start working on a couple projects I've had lined up for quite a while. So this is going to be a two-parter. This all started with I saw a product from a place called GarageDoorLighting.com, and what it is LED strips that go across the door, and once the door gets all the way up to a certain spot, they turn on. So I have that kit over there. But first off, I needed to do something about my garage door because trying to stretch LED lighting across this would not really work too well. I was almost considering getting some aluminum strips to go across and do it that way, but decided that might cost a little bit more than other solutions. So a solution I decided to go with was insulation. Basically, this stuff is just, let me grab that little piece. This stuff, I don't know why they sent me just a foil and foil, whereas this is foil and white. But anyways, so go over and it'll sandwich the air inside there. The reflective side is supposed to help reflect everything back towards the door, and then so the white will be on this side. So I decided to go ahead and get some of that, and that way I can just put the LED strips right across it. No problem. So this solution is about $100. They make several different kits. This is a product called NASA Tech garage door installation. I'll throw a link to the Amazon thing I bought from down below. So you get 4 rolls. This extra piece for whatever reason. Some tape, a squeegee, and they actually give you an X-Acto knife, utility knife, whatever you want to call it. Obviously, it comes, all 4 rolls come already together, rolled up. I took all 4 rolls apart, and I did that just so I could measure out everything and make sure it was what I need. This garage door is 16 feet wide. These, I think I measured, they're a little over on the 16 feet, and then they're also a little bit wider than what I need. So I'll start down on that end, get them situated, roll it all the way out, and once it's all said and done, then I'll just trim off the excess and then trim off the excess. On Amazon, I saw people do quite a few different installs of this stuff, and the way I'm going to end up running it is I'm going to unbolt most of everything, pretty much all of this, run the stuff behind, and then bolt back down. So you have the double-sided tape holding it on the frame, and then you also have everything else just kind of sandwiching it on there so it doesn't go anywhere. So let's go ahead and get started. And first off, we're going to do is clean all the edges and get most of this stuff off. I'm not going to completely unbolt everything in one shot, because if I did, the door would probably flip down a bit. So I'm going to unbolt most things, like this piece and all the stuff down here, leaving this attached through here. Get the roll laid out where I need it to. Once it's there, bolt everything back, and then continue down. That's the way I'm thinking about it for doing by myself. All right, so I'll have the camera rolling. All right, so I got a little bit of prep work done. I was getting the big bar off. I'm actually not sure what you call that. I don't know. I guess maybe it's some kind of weight or whatnot. Because it's actually got some good amount of weight to it. But anyways, yeah, some of the bolts weren't even the right one. Well, they weren't putting it at the same angle as the other ones, and it just wasn't put on there to what I would like. But that's another story. Anyways, all right. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to clean the frames up to about. Well, I'll probably go ahead and unbolt this as well. Get up to about here or so. Start putting everything back together, and then do this side of it. So let's get that started. All right. So I'm just going to use some regular alcohol, rubbing alcohol. Get that cleaned up. Okay, so we are prepped up. I know some people might comment about this thing. Yeah, it's funny. It says, you know, do not remove cover, paint over this label. There's no way around it. So, peeling it off would just be a big hassle. Since, I mean, insulation is going to go on. This is going to bolt right there. I'm going to have a bracket here, a bracket here. I'm not too worried about it, and I mean, all this stuff is general stuff that it normally says, so I'm not too worried about covering that up. I'm just going to go over it. So let's go ahead and start getting the tape put up and see where we're at. Alright guys, so I have my tape up for the moment, and I'm actually going to go ahead. They give you a squeegee, but the instructions don't even say anything about using it. But obviously I'm going to go ahead and do it on both the tape and the, after I put the insulation up. Just, you probably don't need to do it for this part right here. You can just do it for after you put the insulation up, but, you know, why not? So you can see this spot I left open because, you know, the hinge is going to be right there, and it's just going to sandwich hold it, and there's no reason to waste tape. I did, when I was reading through the reviews before, I remember seeing some people talk about how they didn't have enough tape and so forth. So I figured, why not? This might come back to bite me, I don't know. But like I said, this will be holding here. I mean, I think it'll be good enough. All right, well, the camera kind of cut off while I was trying to lay out the first sheet. So, got it put up down to there, putting everything down. Then I took the razor blade, went right down the slit. Now, you probably could go ahead and lay it out and cut it that way, but this gives me a lot more precise fit. I did trim it a little bit right there. Like I said, these things are 16 feet. I could go all the way to the edge. But since I already know that I have one that's slightly short, I figured I'd just make them all fairly uniform. Like I said, I'm not too worried about how much efficiency I'm going to lose on that, but that's just for me. But I trimmed this bracket out just a little bit. I'll have to do the same thing for the hinges here. But overall, all in all, it shouldn't be too bad. So I'll go ahead and get this one done real quick, and then we'll finish up down here and get that squared away. Okay, so we can see how we have the overlap. I'm going to trim this back, trim off this bottom. So let's see here. Little handy tool shelf there. Okay. Make sure. There we go. Make sure you get that in the channel. Oop, that slipped. Okay, that should, it's a little excess and I can clean that up. And this one, give it a nice fold. Find my tape. And actually, I don't want to go over the holes, so there we go. Whoop. Okay. So now to finish tightening up like I did with these, and what I'll do for going forward is leave these tops bolted, unbolt that, flip it up. So let me go ahead and I'll film putting this all back together, putting the top bar in, and then the rest of these I'm not going to film because there's no need to see all that since we've already kind of gone over it. So, all right, let's do this. Alright everyone, so first panel is done. So now I'm going to go ahead and do the other 3 panels off camera. So I'll see you guys back here in a minute. Well, a second for you guys. Hey everyone, so it's actually been a couple of weeks since I finished this up. So let me show you what we got done. So we have all the panels. We have them trimmed up. Again, you know, they might not be perfection, but I honestly don't care about that as long as it's good and secure. And as I said, it's been a couple weeks. Double-sided tape's actually been holding pretty well. At the beginning, I did have one that kind of peeled off, and I was almost thinking I might have to add a few screws here and there, because there were a few people who said they had to do that. So far, it's been fine. But if it does get to the point where the double-sided tape starts losing its adhesion, I might add a couple little screws. To show off some of the trimming I did, some of the bracketry, so it'd fit nice. Obviously, I didn't want that kind of weird hinge going over part of the foam, the insulation, so I just went ahead and trimmed around it. And then down here, went ahead and add a couple washers to the bolts and so forth. But I think this will be a great base for that garage door lighting. So I hope you guys enjoy this. As I said before, I'll put a link down below for all this insulation on Amazon. And then in the next episode, we'll be adding the garage door lighting. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, please subscribe. And if you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. Thank you and have a great day.